Hello, I'm Greg Proctor, and I serve as the General Manager of Southern Iowa Electric Cooperative. Increasing electric rates has captured the attention of many consumers in recent years and led to comparisons between very dissimilar utilities. I would like to discuss the three primary types of electric utilities in the state of Iowa and the difference in economic drivers that make such comparisons difficult. The focus of discussion is primarily meters per mile of line. Simply put, the economics of how many dollars or how much energy is consumed for every mile of electric infrastructure that is constructed and maintained. Let's first consider the investor-owned utilities in Iowa, those being Mid-American and Alliant Energy. These two utilities generally serve the more densely populated areas of the state. Looking at southeast Iowa, the nearest Mid-American customers are in the very northern part of Monroe and Wapello counties and almost all of Mahaska County. Alliant serves the cities of Ottumwa and Centerville, outlying areas, and almost every small town that does not have its own municipal utility. On average, Iowa's investor-owned utilities will serve about 28 meters per mile. Municipals, in comparison, average approximately 58 meters per mile. Cities and towns provide more services and amenities ranging from paved streets to trash pickup. This is afforded by population density and typically a higher property tax levy. However, density makes the delivery of electricity much more efficient, and the electric rates of municipals, who are locally governed, are usually some of the lowest. Electric cooperatives have the worst economics when measured by meters per mile. On average, electric cooperatives have 4 meters per mile, with Southern Iowa Electric Cooperative only having 2.8. This means that in our area, Alliant Energy could have 10 times more metering points, and municipals could have almost 21 times more to financially support the construction and maintenance for each mile of electric infrastructure. This is a significant factor when comparing the rates of Iowa's electric utilities. In addition, no two electric cooperatives have the same economic drivers. As an example, SIEC has approximately 1,700 miles of line and 4,800 meters, while a neighboring cooperative has 500 miles of line less, but 1,500 more meters. Although both organizations are similar in many respects, the economics are very different, with those of SIEC being more challenging due to the higher infrastructure requirements per customer served. Electric cooperatives proudly do more with less. The reason is that we are member-owned and locally governed. We are accountable to the communities that we serve. Electric cooperatives were created to serve rural America when no other utility would, and are in all of Iowa's 99 counties. People have choices. If you love the outdoors, open spaces, fewer people, and the rural way of life, we would love to have you as a member of our cooperative. You may have to pay a bit more for electricity than you would in a more urban area, but remember that the economics are different, and more importantly, that your electricity will be provided at cost. Why? Because electric cooperatives are member-owned and not-for-profit. And did I mention that we also return money to our members each year in the form of capital credits, as a credit on your power bill? But that's a discussion for another time. Thank you.